What's up, Libra? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of July 5th. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot and the Morgan Greer mini deck to clarify. What do we have for Libra Spirit? We have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so you have the Three of Wands in reverse for your heart of the matter, the Two of Swords in reverse for your subconscious, Four of Cups in reverse for something to be embraced or released. You have Death for your for a crossing influence, and Knight of Cups for a recent path, and the Three of Swords in reverse for your outcome energy. So you might be feeling sad about something, Libra. You may have just had into a relationship or something that meant a lot to you, or you just had some kind of big change. So the Three of Swords is in reverse, so you're coming out of that energy. So you got 2 3s, 33. So you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit in reverse. So maybe you were starting a project and it's not manifesting the way that you wanted, and you're feeling a little discouraged. You could be feeling that you need some space or some time to yourself, and that you're not able to get that right now. You feel like you need this time to reflect on maybe how to refocus this project, or you might want to change the direction the project's going. Yeah, you're definitely feeling lack of strength, and you definitely need some rest right now. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you're feeling like you need to release some of these burdens, and you may have found a outlet that's helping you right now, and maybe it's just you haven't got the time to yourself that you needed, or you just need more. You know, you got some time to yourself and it just wasn't enough. Because of that, your relationships and your feeling of community may be suffering a little bit because of, you know, the feeling of not having your strength or your drive right now, because you need to rest, and you're feeling you kind of feel forced to take on added responsibilities and do different things, either for a relationship or for, you know, a job or a special project that you're working on. And you're kind of at a crossroads now of how you want to proceed, because it's become a lot. Something to be embraced or released. You have the Four of Cups in reverse. So you're not quite at that point where you're like, I'm over this whole thing, but you're kind of there. You're almost there. You're trying to keep pushing forward, and it's just become burdensome is how you're seeing it right now. So you're waiting for this new influx of passion and drive to come forward, maybe even inspiration. Maybe you're lacking your inspiration right now. There is a part of this cycle, whatever is going on, that is coming to a completion, and there may be some things that you need to let go of to move forward in your project. And that's where this Death card comes in. You're undergoing a transformation and seeing what needs to be released, what you need to focus on, what still might need to be healed. You got the Star and the Moon in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So the lack of inspiration and focus, and the lack of having the time to yourself to rest and regroup your thoughts and things, has you really confused and kind of feeling hopeless, and like you don't really see much of a happiness in your future. Which is why you have, you know, it's a circle that you're going in, where you have these hopeless feelings. You don't rest when you're supposed to, and it zaps your strength, because those negative feelings can make you feel very just drained, like feeling hopeless and stuff. It's just a vicious circle right here. So you need to take the time to rest and meditate, and don't avoid the feelings per se. You know, give into them for a moment and address them as to why you feel this way. And then, you know, focus on what you're happy about in your life and the positive things in your life. And don't just dwell in that place of hopelessness, because there are things that are not the best right now. You know, there are things right now that are making people very sad, depressed, and have anxiety, and, you know, just different things. But there are great things too. There are people working together. There are people opening their mind and changing their point of views, and there's a lot of love and beautiful transformations taking place. So don't just focus on the bad parts of things, you know. Find your hope and your drive and your inspiration again, Libra, and take all the time and rest that you need. Don't let anyone bully you into feeling like you need to be present for them when you need to be present for yourself and your healing. So you have the Knight of Cups for the recent past. You also got the Knight of Cups in the clarifications. You have a big heart, Libra. And you have the High Priestess here too. You may have followed your intuition about something and it led to some kind of disagreement or conflict with someone that you care a lot about. And that's another reason why you're now feeling drained and hopeless and lacking strength. And just take time to heal your heart, because you know, these things happen, and yes, they're painful, but they happen to push us forward in a new direction they also happen to help us grow. You got the Death card again, the Empress in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Libra, you need to slow down, take time to rest, take time to meditate, take time to focus on what is positive in your life right now. Make a list of everything you're grateful for. Try to do it every day for a week, for 7 days. When you wake up in the morning, make a gratuity list of things that you're grateful for today. You might want to consider, after your hermit time, volunteering somewhere, you know, helping some people less fortunate than you, to take your mind off of what's hurting you. And give into this transformation, because when you come out of the other side, you're going to be stronger and wiser and more able to deal with these kinds of situations as they come up. So I know you're feeling kind of bad, Libra, or drained or hopeless or tired, but these feelings aren't permanent, and don't embrace them as though they are. You know, let them have space to leave. Don't look for them, if that makes sense. You know, when they're there, accept that they're there, they're uncomfortable feelings, but also allow them the space to leave. You know, don't make every conversation in your day about your pain. You know, try to have more conversations about your joy, about your hope, and about how you picture things to be if they were in the best circumstances, not how you perceive them to be now or how they could possibly get worse. Yeah. So I'm going to pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Okay, so you got the Direction Guardian, Choose Your Path, and the Mirror Guardian, Time to Reflect. So, like I was saying, reflect on the things that you love about your life and the things that you could love. Like, how would you picture your best possible life being? Focus on those things, you know, focus on how you picture life being for the people you love. The way that you're going to picture this and reflect on how the things in your life you love is the way that you choose your new path, is the way that you pick up and keep going in a new direction. And you are like the master of your fate right now. Like, you're the artist in front of your canvas, and you're painting your world. So just make sure that you are painting it beautifully and not painting it with your pain. You know, paint it with your love. So that's what I have for you, Libra. And I hope you have a great week, outstanding week. And I love you guys. Namaste.